For today's lesson, we're going to practice the strategy show, not tell. We're going to stretch a sentence. So I want you to begin by thinking about show, not tell and what that means to you. So in my opinion, show, not tell means, what does it mean? I want you to write your own definition for show, not tell, and share your definitions with your classmates on our discussion board. And I'll show you really quickly how to do that. So you're going to go to Canvas and go to discussions. There's a show, not tell discussion. And when you click inside of that, it says my definition of show, not tell. To me, show, not tell means, so give your definition, and then suggest 2 ways your classmates can show, not tell in their writing. So I want us to have some discussion about that first, so you can pause this video here and take a moment to think about what show, not tell means to you. So go ahead and do that. So now that you've had an opportunity to think about what show, not tell means to you, I'll give you my definition. To create an interesting story, the writer needs to show, not tell, the reader, about people, places, and things they are writing about. Your job as a writer is to help your audience visualize the information so that they can join you on your journey. I like to say it's a way to paint a picture in your reader's mind with your words, creating a movie with your words. So today we're going to talk about 3 specific strategies that you can use to show, not tell. The first one is what I like to call delightful details. In delightful details, you're going to use specific nouns, precise verbs, and colorful adjectives to describe the situation. Show, not tell. Give the actions very specifically. Give the conversation. Add some dialogue. Give descriptive words, adjectives. Describe your nouns. And also maybe give the characters' thoughts. That's one way that you can show, not tell. Another way that you can show, not tell is through imagery and sensory details. Imagery. You are describing something that you can taste, touch, smell, see, or hear. The rays of the sun felt warm against her skin. So that would be more of a showing sentence because, again, they're giving us that feeling word. Sensory details include sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. You have some lists in your writer's notebooks that you got last week that help you with that. So when you're looking for ways to make a sentence that's telling more of a showing sentence, ask yourself, are there any places where I can add in sensory details or sensory language? Another way to show, not tell is through figurative language, similes and metaphors. These are really strong ways to compare experiences. A simile compares 2 things using the word like or as. She is as slow as a snail. So in that, we are comparing the girl's speed, maybe how she gets ready in the morning, to a snail's pace. The dog smelled like an old gym sock. My dogs smell like that when they come in from the park, so I can really relate. But I would say that these type of comparisons really allow your reader to make personal connections. They're able to connect between their personal experience and what you're writing. And next we have metaphors. Metaphors compare 2 things by not using like or as. You may use words like is, are, was, and were, but we do not use like or as with metaphor. My life is a movie. So automatically your reader would know your life may have ups and downs. It has a protagonist. It's filled with lots of action. They are clowns. That gives the sense that the students are really goofy in their math class. So again, similes and metaphors, 2 really wonderful ways that you can show, not tell in your writing. Another way that you can show, not tell is through personification. This has to be my favorite to see in papers. It gives human qualities to animals or objects, things that are not human. The star winked at me. That gives me a warm feeling when I read that because I know that the star did not literally wink, but I could see that it must be a dark night with one star in the sky kind of glistening. And there's a strong visualization that is made through personification. Next, we have hyperbole and idiom. Hyperboles are a figure of speech that is an extreme exaggeration. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I could sleep for a year. These are really effective to use in your writing because they let your reader see how extreme the situation might be. And idioms are expressions that don't mean exactly what they say. She spilled the beans. He kicked the bucket. These are just sayings that are known within a culture but don't mean exactly what the words say. It's raining cats and dogs. That means it's a really bad storm, not that cats and dogs are literally falling from the sky. So now we're going to practice some stretching sentences, show not tell. Your show not tell sentences will be longer than a sentence that is just telling. Show sentences are meaty. We like to call them monster sentences. They're massive. So we have a couple sentences here. The old man walked slowly. The boy played in his yard. The kitten played with the string. Dad is working in the garage. Grandma fixed the car. So remember our three strategies: details, sensory language, or figurative language. Choose one of these, and I want you to take a moment and write a show sentence. Either one. Any of these, just choose one. Pause the video. So now you should take a moment and look at your sentence. What questions did you answer? More than likely, you gave me some details about who, what they were doing, where they were doing, when, why, and maybe even what the result. This is called 5 W's and an R. Essential information that gives more details. So here's an example. The tired old man limped unsteadily, tapping his cane in front of him. Tells me who, tired old man, so there's an adjective that describes the old man, how he limped unsteadily, and what he did. He tapped the cane in front of him. A 5-year-old boy played with his dump truck in the backyard of the sandbox. Again, we know more details about who and what the boy was doing. The fluffy kitten swiped the string at the string with its tiny paw, lost its balance, and tumbled over on its back. So again, we don't just have the kitten play with the string, but we're able to visualize what kind of kitten and how the result, how the kitten played. So now I want us to take some time to create some showing sentences. Here's 7 tips. Choose a skeleton sentence. Maybe answer the 5 W's and an R questions. Add an article to the beginning of the old sentence to give it more strength. Maybe add in some adjectives to describe your nouns. Use vivid verbs. Use an adverb to tell more about the action. Or perhaps give a prepositional phrase that tells where the action takes place. Today's homework, you're going to read your memoir and highlight at least 10 sentences that are telling, that should be showing. Begin to revise your sentences, and tomorrow in class we will discuss this.